Let's play the other one here. That is my new Kiwaya Famous concert, laminated mahogany. This is my Poni-C, of course. Just got that one in yesterday. It's strung with UkeSa low G strings, unwound low G. This one is strung with low G with a wound low G, my Poni-C. Poni-C has been my favorite concert that I found, for a low G string. That famous laminate is, pretty nice, especially for a laminate. I really like these strings. They're a lower tension string. I can really tell that. Lower tension than anything that I've had, but I can't say I don't like it. They have a really nice feel. They play very easy good. If you are a very soft player, soft picker, very soft strums, they do that better than any string that I've come across yet. Just those. And I'm trying to do that as small and as slow as I can of a pick with the back of my nail. A lot of times they get like it'll be just like a little plinky note if I try to do too slow of a strum, too soft. But on these, the lightest touch, and I get a good clear little tone on it. Even if it's a real soft one, I'm doing real soft, but it's still a full tone. I feel like I don't get that a lot on most of my ukuleles. You got to keep up at least enough of a speed and hit it good enough, or like I said, you just get a little plink out of it. I really like that on the strings. I'm not exactly sure what our tone of the ukulele and what are the strings right now, because both of these are new to me. I'm planning on swapping these onto another uk, and I just wanted to, so I can compare them separately. Because both of these being new, like I said, I'm not sure what's uk and what string. For light made ukuleles, this might be the best low G that I've ever heard. It might be awesome too on heavier ones, but I don't feel a lot of low Gs work on concerts. They get just way too boomy, overpower it. The other strings just don't, stand out nowhere near as much. On that Poni-C, I feel that's the best low G that I've had so far. And I don't test every ukulele for low G. Most of them just like, real light ones, that kind of thing, just don't seem to handle it good to me. But with these strings, I really do think that, even light ukuleles could handle low G really, really nice. That is just seriously a really nice set. I will definitely try these strings on other uks. Like I said, I'm gonna try these strings on at least one more uk. Trying to figure out which one to put them on, but it'll be one of my nice ones. Actually thinking about putting on that Cherry La Frenzy. I've just, it's just really got warmth and depth on this. I'm not sure how much is the uks, how much is the strings. That Cherry La Frenzy's got a little bit of brightness to it, and I wouldn't mind taking that brightness down just a touch with some more warmness. And boy, I bet that low G would handle nice on that OSC body. Anyways, that's my new famous concert. Like I said, all laminate. Very, very pretty wood. Like I said, these are just 3 strips of mahogany that are laminated together, specifically, for instruments. And they just used some really nice mahogany on this one. It's got some, just really pretty grain in it. For a laminate ukulele, and to be plain, these famous models were intended to be sold in Japan. That's their economy model, and no real bling or nothing on them. This model is a FC-70. It actually has a real wood rosette, chevron rosette, very pretty rosette. And like I said, maybe you can see that wood a little bit better also. Very pretty mahogany, glossy finish, of course. I might end up getting that a little scratched up. I do plan on using this oak. Why I wanted a laminate oak was, like I said, carry it around and all that. But boy, I'm just really impressed at, how this ukulele compares with, my favorite ukuleles. I'll be honest, I don't think I'll miss my favorites, one bit while I'm out running around and practicing on this one or doing whatever I'm doing. Absolutely, wouldn't care to, walk on stage with it and perform. Really nice ukulele, really nice tone, very loud. I don't know what else you can ask for. You can get these at, amazing deals sometimes, if you keep your eye out, and especially if you go on Ukulele Underground, make you a few friends, But if you keep your eye out, on eBay, Reverb, they'll post up every once in a while at a real good deal. Very impressed with them. Best laminates that I have tried, period. If there's a better laminate out here than these famous, somebody tell me about them. I'd love to try one. I just don't know how it can get much better. Like I said, these, this is comparing, to, my little Poni-Cs and things like that. At least getting very close to it in sound. Now, I wouldn't say, directly right side by side. I feel like my little Poni-Cs have a little bit more going on as far as, the undertones and things like that. Boy, for a laminate, I mean, it's just really, 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 really nice. Best I've experienced. Those strings, like I said, amazing. You got to check those out. Those UkeSa low G strings, unwound low G. First low G, like I said, I've tried unwound. So I don't know, maybe these ain't the best, but boy, I'm just so impressed with them. And low G's just, not been my thing. But maybe it's, growing on me a little bit. We'll have to see if it sticks. Right now, it's, they're attached to a new ukulele. So I'm going to keep playing them. But we'll see. That's why I'm gonna stick them on another ukulele too. Just see how much it keeps getting played with these low G's on it. And I think, especially if I put it on that cherry, it's probably gonna get played a good bit because I really love playing that cherry. But I appreciate you watching a little bit of a long video. Bye.